looks like he'll come in to play the overtime for Minnesota. Just added to the storybook finish to the season, right?
Just add to the choose your heart.
But all year, the battle for Minnesota has been to overcome and dispel the odds. And this just another example. Finally, with a healthy roster, a night where they've outshot the Ducks by a wide margin throughout, and they have to go to an extra attacker 6-on-5 goal in the final 20 seconds to make it official.
And you can hear Coach Hines' press conference post-game. It's as you hear the roar from Marc-Andre Fleury as he jumps into the net. But it's not about how, it's about how many. And the Wild got 96 points, and that's what they needed to punch their ticket.
They've clinched the #1 wild card. They'll go to Vegas. St. Louis has clinched. They'll go to Winnipeg. But there's one more point down the line right here, and maybe the point doesn't matter in the standings, but you better believe it matters to the guy between the pipes.
Oh, absolutely. You go back to the last game he was in. It was an exciting overtime win against the San Jose Sharks, but this guy still has something to prove, and with that point, the Wild make sure he's got an opportunity to play more games.
Overtime in St. Paul. Gauthier against Fleury, and a save by Fleury. Penalty coming against Minnesota on the play. But Marc-Andre Fleury, 18 seconds into his night, has to make a breakaway save to keep the Wild in it.
And as a forward, it's Eric Sinek. You're not used to this speed backing up. Forwards skate forward. He doesn't get the gap right. He doesn't get the turn right. You can't blame him. It's an uncomfortable situation for a forward to be in. Gauthier gets the step, brings it to that far post, but Fleury does a good job making sure he can't get all the way to that post because there was some open net.
Short-handed here in overtime. They've got Bogosian and Merrill on the ice right now, guys who don't typically see the ice in overtime. Carlson dropped it back. Terry with it. Gaudreau the forward on the kill. Lacombe to Carlson. And Fleury with a sprawling stick save. Carlson comes out of the corner with it.
I love that it's vintage Fleury, and he's just giving the fans everything.
Carlson picks it up off the side wall. Just over a minute in the power play. Lacombe to Carlson. Back to Lacombe. McTavish to the corner. Lacombe is on it.
How can it be 40? Come in cold, do a two-pad stack, get the glove going. Like, Fleury's on.
Carlson fires. And Fleury has to give the post one last pass. It's got everything. Carlson to McTavish. Sent across ice. Merrill grabs the puck and clears.
Oh, man, the fans are getting a treat. Great finish.
2.5 to go. Marc-Andre Fleury, known for the unorthodox, makes one of those. Known for the way he shows love to the post. We got one of those.
Look at the team. You can see him pearly white through the mask. He's having a blast with this, too. Two-pad stack, aggressive play. And this is an effective play. Look at that poke check. He's down. That forehand is open for Terry if he doesn't do that. Then short side post. Actually makes the save then off the post. Mid-action. Thank you, little fella.
Gaudreau comes up with a puck for the Wild. Drops it back to Brodin. Johansson to Brodin. Johansson turns back against Gauthier. Boldy to Johansson. Johansson in for Minnesota. Back to Boldy. He scores!
575 for Marc-Andre Fleury. Let's take one more look at this goal. It's Johansson with the speed wide. And what a play. Like, eyes where his ears are. He finds Boldy. And Boldy, over the shoulder of a falling Dostal into the back of the net. And the bench erupts. Flying down to give Marc-Andre Fleury a hug. 575 will be his final win. Boy, and he did it in style. The two-pant stack, the big glove. The Ducks are sitting out there now trying to shake Marc-Andre Fleury's hand.
Just a perfect end to the regular season for Minnesota. A team sitting on top of the NHL in early December, then riddled by injuries down the stretch, fought their way into a position where they controlled their own destiny on the final night. Even then, had to work into an extra attacker in the final minute, which allows them the chance to give the proper send-off to one of the all-time greats, Marc-Andre Fleury. What a moment.
Yeah, you keep playing to the end. I mean, this is great. And thinking about my playing days, you reflect on it, and a lot of the great memories come down to little moments. And Marc-Andre Fleury's had a lot of big moments. But this one has to be up there in terms of a special moment, too. The way he can go out at home, OT win, punches the team's ticket to the postseason.